Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In this video we're going to talk about how to use the Hog Rider. Because see, I've been attacking using something like this for a while and I'm getting more comfortable at it. So I want to make a video to explain how to use Hog Riders. Now because the Hog Riders got nerfed I think a few months ago, meaning now the giant bombs, they do double damage to Hog Riders, and this means that if you step into a giant bomb and it explodes, your Hog Rider will almost all die. They will be like they have a bit of health left. So let's see, even level 3 Hog Riders, they will be left with I think 1 mm of health. So basically anything that shoot them 2 times, they are dead. So because of this change, the Hog Riders are no longer as godly as ever. But depending on the base you're attacking, some base are just perfect for Hog Riders. In this case, this is a perfect base for Hog Rider. So let me explain why. If you look at the base, you can see that there's no gap in between. See, over here, there's no gap all the way. There's only one gap here. Over here, all the way, there's no gap. No gap, no gap. See, there's no holes in between the buildings. See, there's only one hole here, one hole here, a big hole here, and a few holes here. So the only thing that can destroy us is the giant bombs. So if you look at this base, if you just jump around, it's quite safe. You won't hit any spring trap, you won't hit anything. So where are the giant bombs? It's likely to be here, because the giant bomb is 2 by 2. So a 4 space empty space has the potential to be giant bomb. So maybe here, and maybe here. So these are the few places where there can be a giant bomb, and of course here also, and of course here and here, but quite unlikely. Usually it's inside the base. So okay, just by looking at the base, just a few Hog Riders here can settle everything here. It's very safe because there's nothing here for sure. Same thing, there's nothing here for sure. So if your Hog Riders can destroy this whole part and this whole part, basically you already won already. You can just put a few wizards, they will just go through and get the town hall. So that's the main idea. So in this attack, I will first test for a few things. I will first test whether there's a spring trap here. I will test whether there's a spring trap here, because this is where I'm going in. Okay. I will also test whether this is a Tesla or is this a giant bomb. So I'll put something here to see whether the Tesla comes out. If nothing comes out, it's likely this is the giant bomb. So I will avoid here. I will jump in from other places. Okay, so let's look at the units I bring. Of course, you got the Barbarian King. You got the typical clan castle, which is basically usually either archers or wizards. And then in this case, a lot of people don't do it this way. See, I bring 3 healing spell. It means all the spells I use, I'm using healing spell. Okay, some people put rage spell. I think that's quite stupid, because the rage spell is useless. The Hog Riders is not like, wow, your giants, they won't die. They can die quite easily. They are quite tanky, but they cannot stand like 5 archer towers shooting at them. They cannot. They sure die one. So keeping them alive is more important than them killing things fast, because they kill things very fast. Their damage is quite high. So the healing spell is the most important one. If you put your healing spell right, you basically win already. Okay, don't use the stupid rage spell. Useless for Hog Riders. Next, I take a few wall breakers, because eventually, if I don't 3-star this guy, I would have taken this whole part of the base. And I want to put a few wall breakers to break here, so that the wizards can go in easily, because the wizards are quite slow. Okay, so again, I'll bring a bit of barbarian, a bit of archers to lure the clan castle troop out and to kill things. Okay, so let's look at the attack. In this case, I put an archer, I lure the dragon out. Okay, so most people will just put another archer here. No, that's stupid. In this case, you put it here, over here, because there's only one thing inside, and once you are shooting something, the dragon will go to you. Okay, we want to attack the dragon whenever possible away from the cannon, because this few archer tower can kill many archers. Okay, you don't want them to die for nothing. So same thing, when the dragon come over here, you just surround. See, just surround him. In this case, I put one wizard here, because I need to kill it fast. I got no time. I need to 3-star this guy. So I put another one wizard to kill it faster. Let's see, now it's done. I still got quite a few troops left, no choice. Okay, so now I'm going to test all the important areas I'm going to jump in. I'm planning to jump in here and go for all these things. I'm planning to jump another half here. Okay, so 12 over here, 12 over here. So together, everything here, this part, this whole half of the base probably can make it. Okay, so that's the plan. And look at what I do. Okay, look at what I do. See, I put a barbarian here. I'm trying to test whether this is a Tesla or not, because it's dangerous. If this is a giant bomb, I put everything going, woo, bye bye. Okay, so I put here, no Tesla come out, I'm scared. Maybe it's a bomb. Okay, next one, see, I put here, over here, to test whether this empty space is a Tesla or a giant bomb. So in this case, it's a Tesla. Okay, so which means the giant bomb confirm is either here or here. Okay, so the next place I test here. See, I test here and I test here, just in case there's giant bombs here. So no bombs, no spring trap, I'm very safe. So I'm going to put the Hog Riders already. Okay, so usually I do half. Okay, I put half. In this case, see, over here, I'm starting to put here. I put about 12. Okay, see, I put half of it, 24. I put 12 here. And of course, then go in for this one. Okay, so now I'm going to stand by the healing spell. Okay, after this cannon, they are most likely going to jump here, and then from here they can either jump here or here. Hard to say one sort of thing. So I'm waiting to see where they go. Okay, see, they get the wizard tower. Now I look at them. I think they cannot make it, so I put a healing spell. Look at where I put the healing spell. I put it here, over here. Okay, most people will put on top of the Hog Rider. Then you are being not smart already, because after killing this, where are the Hog Riders going to be? They are either going here, or they are going here, or they are going here. So if I put the healing spell right here, no matter where they go, the healing spell will make sure they are forever full health. Look at my Hog Riders, full health. Okay, so once I settle this group of Hog Riders, I put one healing spell. It depends on what they do already. I don't do anything, so I put the next batch of Hog Riders, another 12 over here. Okay, so where are they going? They are going here, and after that, confirm they are going here. Then next one, probably they're either going here or probably they're going here. Okay, so the two Hog Riders are going to meet. So you see, this whole bunch of Hog Riders will never die. See, I'm standing by with the healing spell. Again, I'm going to put somewhere here. Okay, see, just nice. Everybody come back, everybody gets healed. So all my Hog Riders are full health. Okay, and I still got one more healing spell. Okay, so see, now they split up. So half go here, half go here. And very likely they're going to go somewhere here, and more of the will kena the bomb. But the rest of them will come here, and then they will come here. So I should put the healing spell somewhere here. Okay, so let's look at what I do. So you see, I'm quite lucky. Some Hog Riders went there and bombed everything. So see, they are here, and I'm going to put a healing spell here. Okay, so that after this one settle, they come in, they are healed. They settle this, they are still healed. Then after that, they can still go here and try to do as much as possible. Okay, so basically, I have no healing spell. How much more they do is we see how already. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to start clearing the base. See, everything here as planned is finished already. So the question is, how do I go in? So there's a bunch of buildings here, bunch of buildings here, but I want to go in from here because there's only one wall, two wall. There's only 2 layers of wall, and I am here at the town hall, and obviously I want town hall. So I'm going to start putting a few wizards here, a few wizards, a few wizards, a few wizards, and I'm going to break in. You see, I put 2, I put another 2, they go in. Now we have a hole straight to the town hall. So I'm going to clear these 2, clear this, and I'm going to put a few wizards here. Okay, so just look at how I do this. I put around here, and around here, and then I put the Barbarian King go and tank because their Barbarian King is still alive. Okay, but unfortunately the Barbarian King not very smart today, so no choice. So luckily they go inside after that. Okay, so everything is cleared already. I'm only left with this bunch of things. Okay, so basically it's done. So once the wizard go in, they just finish everything, and the Barbarian King will be in front tanking everything. So see, it's perfect. Everything shooting at the Barbarian, and the wizard just destroy everything. Okay, and so in this case, I'm lucky enough to get a 3-star. I never planned to get a 3-star. Okay, but in this case, I did. So this is an explanation of how you should do Hog Riders. It's actually very complicated. So yeah, it took a while. So yes, hope you learned something from this video. Thank you, and bye bye.